It's really cozy here. It was really cold the last few weeks at night, and I was trying to keep warm, but it just, the heating doesn't work. So a few days ago I bought this hot water bottle, and it's the best thing ever. So I wanted to post a video tomorrow, but I haven't filmed the voiceover yet, so I decided to do it from my bed because I'm warm and cozy and tired, and I have a lot of work to do tomorrow and also something else. So I made a list of all the things I want to talk about. There's a lot. So a few days ago I went to it's something called the Nightmare Realm. It's basically, the way I would describe it, it's like being in a horror movie. The reason why I didn't post a video last week is because I'm working on my thesis, which is taking a lot of time. So I chose the question for my thesis about a month ago, I would say. So my thesis was supposed to be about over-tourism, because I never talk about it, but like I'm studying tourism management here in Dublin. So yeah, the problem is that my thesis was supposed to be about the role of social media in redirecting the flow of tourists in areas suffering from over-tourism. And everyone told me that it was a really good thesis title, so I thought, I would just keep working on it. But then this week, a few days ago, I was talking about it with one of my teachers. And she said that there is no over-tourism in Ireland, which is a problem, because I can't do primary research if there is no over-tourism in Ireland. I need to do my thesis on something that is actually happening so I can actually do research. So I was panicking a bit because in a few days I have a presentation where I need to explain what my thesis is going to be about, my thesis title, thesis question, area of research, and I also need to explain briefly what my literature review is going to be about. And in 2 weeks from now, not even 2 weeks from now, in 10 days from now, I have to send the literature review for my thesis, which I haven't even started because I just changed my thesis title to something else. So I was thinking about Liverpool. I really love Liverpool. Those of you who know me probably know that. And so I thought, what if I kept social media as my main area of research for my thesis and studied another aspect of tourism that we've talked about in class, which is tourism destination reputation. So like basically just the reputation that a tourism destination has. So my new title or like question for my thesis is, what role does social media play in the reputation of a tourism destination? I'm going to do my primary research on Liverpool because it's a city I really love, and also it's one of the few cities that I actually feel like I know quite a lot about. So it feels less intimidating to do it on Liverpool. Also, something I don't want to talk about too much, but I just wanted to mention it because I've been thinking about it a lot these past few weeks, is the fact that my master's degree was supposed to last 12 months. I'm a full-time student. But the thing I didn't know when I first arrived in Dublin is the fact that you don't actually need to stay in Dublin for 12 months, because I booked my accommodation for 12 months. Like, I'm not going back home. Like, I'm not going back home, not for the summer, not after the summer. I'm just, I'm staying in Dublin. But my teachers were all like, we don't expect you to stay in Dublin because there's not going to be any classes during the summer. The classes end in May, and then we have to write the thesis and send the thesis in September, and then in October there's going to be the graduation ceremony. So when they told us that, I was like, that changes everything, because I don't need to be in Dublin, so why would I stay in Dublin for 5 months between May and October? So I've been thinking about moving somewhere else and getting a job, full-time job, earn some money, hopefully. So yeah, I've been looking at different cities where I could move, and I have a plan. I think it's a really good plan, but it's also a bit complicated. There's so many different steps, so many different things that I need to do in order to move to that place, and it's a really complicated plan. So I've been thinking about it a lot, and if I really want to move to that place, there is going to be, and I don't want to say what it is, but on the 13th of February I will need to be in that city to do something. So I'll be doing a trip and filming it probably also. But that's in quite a few months from now, so I'm not thinking about it too much. And also something else I've been thinking about is, so that place I would move to, I don't know if I'm actually going to do it. I might just stay in Dublin for the whole summer. But if I do move to that place, it's going to be on the British Isles. I don't want to tell you where it is exactly, because it might change. But yeah, it's not very far away from here. But then after my master's degree, I don't really have a plan yet. Well, I have a dream, but I'm not going to do it. Not because it's impossible to do, because it's very easy, but I feel like I shouldn't. But I've been thinking about that a lot these past few months, just like all the options, all the places where I could go. I could go to Australia if I wanted to, or the US, or Canada, or New Zealand, or Scotland, England, I guess. I just don't know what I want to do. No, I do know what I want to do, I just don't know what the right decision is. Should I just do what I want to do and forget about the rest? Or should I not do it and then go somewhere else? I don't know. But yeah, this week has been quite busy. And I also have a guest. She just arrived today and my roommate just left. So I have the room to myself for about 10 days, which is nice. No, actually it's not nice. I don't like it. I prefer it when she's here. But yeah, I'm quite busy with the presentation in a few days from now. I have things planned during the day for like the next 3 days, because I have a guest and I want to visit Dublin and Ireland, so I basically only have nights to actually study and do research. And now I'm filming a video, which is not It's not smart, but that's why I'm doing it from my bed. So yeah, that was just a small update, and I will see you next week.